India is currently fighting on every front to push back Pakistan and is trying to practice through its false and destructive propaganda. Earlier, India falsely claimed that the surgical strike was an attempt to tell the world that he had targeted terrorists in Pakistan. But later his action turned out false and he had to be embarrassed in front of the world. Now another propaganda has surfaced from the Indian media. On Friday, January 9, Indian news outlets reported that former Pakistani diplomat Hilaly has admitted that the February 26, 2019 Balakot airstrike saw 300 casualties on the Pakistan side. The aftermath of Balakot airstrike had given rise to media reports in India placing the casualties at 300, citing top government sources. But Indian Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said that the casualty figure will not be provided. International media has subsequently reported that no one had died in the strikes. The story was reported by ANI, Republic, The Times of India, Money Control, WION, Hindustan Times, NE Now, Odisha TV, Jagran Savarajya, Lokmat, One India, Deccan, Harland Business Today, Live Mint, DNA, The Quint, News 18 India, SW News, News Today, CNBC TV 18, ABP News, NDTV, India TV and others. Many of these reports are reproduction of ANI's story. The reports said that in a TV news debate, Hilaly said India crossed the international border and did an act of war in which at least 300 were reported dead. That was our legitimate target because they are the men of the military. We subconsciously accepted that a surgical strike, a limited action, did not result in any casualty. Now we have subconsciously told them whatever they will do, we will do only that much and won't escalate. But if one goes deep into the debate on YouTube, can find it was uploaded by Hum News as a part of a program called Agenda Pakistan. The topic of debate was, by using the vocabulary of the enemy in this context, surgical strike, is Pakistan making its own case weak? Zafar Hilaly begins to answer this question at around 4 minutes and 17 seconds. At about 5 minutes and 14 seconds, he says, what you did India was an act of war. इंडिया ने जो किया इंटरनेशनल बाउंड्री को क्रॉस करके एक एक्ट ऑफ वॉर, जिसमें कम से कम 300 लोगों को उन्होंने मारना था. In English, this translates to, what you did, it was an act of war by India. By crossing the international boundary, India committed an act of war in which they intended to kill at least 300 people. The very next sentence at 5 minutes and 29 seconds showed that diplomats stating that the Indian operation had failed. इत्तफाकन वो नहीं मरे. इंडिया ने एक फुटबॉल फील्ड को बॉम्ब किया. Accidentally, the Pakistani people did not die and India bombed a football field.